What's up, everyone? Welcome back to this week's episode of the Other Controller Podcast. You've got myself, Big Boy Brown, the Boombap, and CoinDog. Let's get right into it.
Why don't we just start with the Google Stadia?
The Google Stadia shit. So I mean, by no one's fucking surprise, Google Stadia is not doing as well as they anticipated. I don't know if it's probably due to the fact that they still only have less than 60 games. Does that sound about right?
It's like less than double digits.
Yeah, it's a sad market. That, and people are starting to realize, one, the servers are shit, and they're pretty locked down by their internet speeds, so they're even further fucked. They were better off just getting a console at this point. But this one was funny. Like, after doing some more research on it, they were apparently, initially when Google Stadia did its first announcement to launch, they were communicating towards the indie platform, just so they can get some type of additional games like Xbox Arcade, Nintendo, and all the other shit. But apparently they offered them maybe tens of thousands of dollars. Nothing insane to really make that push or even make a game strictly for their platform. So I don't know if they shot themselves in the foot or whatever. What are you typing, you fuck?
Do you think they'd be better off, instead of trying to buy a developer to exclusively make something for their platform, which I think is really shitty if you're going to try to do that shit on computer. We all know, developers do it for PC, for console. You can only get an Xbox or PS4, whatever the hell the case is. But if you have this exclusive platform that you want people to sign up for, wouldn't it be a smarter choice to make it hey, content for this game? Yes, this game's coming out on Steam, this game's coming out on Epic, this game's coming out on its own launch, or whatever the case is. But through Stadia, you can possibly get this kind of content from here only. Would that have been the better approach?
I don't know. Do you really think that, name a title right now that just pops into your head that you think that would be a good platform to start on? You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's Xbox has fucking Halo, and even that's not 100% true anymore. Fucking PlayStation originally had GTA, but that's still not true anymore. It's, for games to continue to grow, they can't be locked down to a single title a single platform for so long.
And that's what I'm saying. Since that's no longer becoming the case, now we've got cross-platform and stuff like that. I don't know, it just feels kind of weird that they were trying to be hey, do something with us only, and it's
Seems that's a super antiquated strategy for selling their device too.
Yeah, I mean, look how it's working out, or has worked out in the past for GameStop. We all know the commercials. Order exclusively from here and get this content. Even I think that has started to die down a bit over the years. And not just GameStop. Best Buy was in on it for a while. Depending on what vendor you got a skin that was reminiscent of that company and shit like that.
Yo, I forgot about GameStop exclusives.
Well, I feel that was that took the back seat because a lot of other companies were doing the same thing as well. Because before, when that was really relevant, not many other companies allowed you to pre-order video games at their store.
That's true.
Yeah, now you're allowed to pre-order at Best Buy. They had their own gamers club thing.
So I'm saying now, but back then,
right,
GameStop was the only one.
Yeah. And I think that's what it is. Maybe GameStop's overall issue is they didn't adjust with the times accordingly.
I think that's why everybody's saying it's going to be the new Blockbuster.
Oof.
It's kind of fucked.
God, Netflix just bent fucking Blockbuster over,
exactly.
Dude.
That's it's the same type of scenario. A brick and mortar store that was an institution for a while because they're
the medium demanded for it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, because it was based on physical media. Now with the internet and games, internet is caught up to gaming in a sense. So we don't necessarily need a brick and mortar store to go to anymore.
Overall, I think the whole streaming platform for gaming is something that still needs to be worked on. I don't think any company has nailed it just yet. The stages are there, the infrastructure is there, and it definitely has to be built upon, but it's going to be a little while before we see something along the lines of Netflix level of being super reliable, and having everything that we want. And then even then, it's eventually going to reach the same problem as Netflix, which is, we have these shows or we have this content, these movies, but we don't have licensing deals with this. Then you got to get 15 streaming services in order to get the whole package.
Which kind of brings up another topic, is how the GeForce Now is not doing well, or as well as we thought it would from the jump, because we're seeing, for example, Bethesda just pulled the majority of its games from GeForce Now.
That's what it was. I was getting confused with Stadia. It was the GeForce, yeah.
Yeah, so it seems like it's gonna be like they took one like good step forward, but it seems like with all of these companies pulling their games, it's like 4 or 5 steps back. They have the infrastructure, but I feel like it's gonna be. I feel like the gaming aspect of where you have to pick what company you want to stream, I feel like that's gonna happen faster than Netflix and all of these other companies having their streaming services just for their specific, just for the things that are on their specific channel.
Yeah, because we kind of got a taste of that. Go ahead, Quandor.
It's kind of like how what Disney Plus is doing for Netflix, where like you guys can't have any Disney movies. Mm-hmm. If you want to watch our shit, you have to have Disney Plus. You think?
Yeah, get our big package with Hulu and all that shit.
If you want to play a Bethesda game on your computer, you have to have our store.
So don't they already have that with their Bethesda launcher?
I mean, like, you can't, like, is Steam going to go away eventually because all the developers are going to have their own little streaming platform?
I think we've already seen this not with streaming, but with download for games. Steam was obviously the way to go before everyone was using Steam. And then it all started breaking apart when Steam told, if I'm not mistaken, Steam and EA had a bit of a clash with Crysis, where Crysis was doing specific DLC or specific content based on where you got it from, and Steam was kind of like, well, what about the people that bought it here? And EA was kind of like, we can kind of do whatever we want, it's our game. And then that's basically when Origin was formed. It was so that they can handle their content their way without anybody saying anything. Then you have Uplay, then you have Battle.net. Like, you have every developer almost has their own launcher for physical for downloads. So if a streaming service comes up, I think it's going to be the same thing.
I just wonder if they're going to mirror that for the consoles as well.
That would be fucked. Because I know, like, with the console, at least you'd have to go through Microsoft or Sony or whatever, but like, it would be your Xbox Live plus access to individual companies to get their content in a streaming based service. Like, it's going to start piling up financially if they start going that way.
If that happens, I think we're decades away from being that extreme.
I would agree with that. Like, if you're going to go that far, you're pretty much dicking down your entire community. I don't know.
Like, shit.
Not just yet. Maybe down later.
They may try to hide behind the fact that it's like, oh, you could always go buy the game physically, or buy the digital download outright. But hide behind, it's like, oh, well, we can still do this with our unlimited access to the library. You know, like, people would still kind of justify, like, oh, well, it's not that bad because I'm not going to go and do that. I'm going to go and buy the said game, and I'm not going to use their streaming service. But they may still have that option up. It's just, it's a shitty mindset overall, I think. But I wouldn't be surprised if that's where it ends up after a while.
Go get the physical copy, like, from a GameStop.
Or download it from, like, whatever platform.
GameStop?
Goddamn.
You know what would be crazy? If, like, the way that GameStop comes back is by finding a way to have, like, a middleman or, like, a package deal for, like, all of said, like, streaming services.
Like, go through us, save some money, and you get access to company A, B, and C or some shit.
Yeah. Because I feel like that's what's going to happen for...
It would probably work, because, again, it worked the same way. It's like... It's what they did already with their games, with games. Order here, get this special content. So it'd still be them just being that middleman, and it could work. They would just have to find a way to recycle that same model every decade so that they don't fucking close down.
I actually got a W at GameStop for once in my life.
2020 year GameStop revives.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck.
So I recently got back into Xbox, and I've been looking for backwards compatible titles. And I've never played Mafia. I played Mafia 3 briefly, but I've never played Mafia 2. And I saw it was compatible backwards compatibility. And I looked on the Microsoft store, and those fucking assholes wanted $30 for just the game.
Damn.
And then you would have to buy all of the other add-ons outside of that at full price of the DLC. So luckily, there's like 2 GameStops near where I work, and I usually just go and check the used games to see if there's anything that's like a crazy steal. And I actually found Mafia 2. It was like a 2-disc special where it was the game and it had all of the downloads already on the second disc. So I saved almost like $50 just going to GameStop, and I got all of that for $5.
Damn. That's not
Did
bad
you tweet at him?
Nah, fuck them. So like in that same interaction, or that same transaction, I should say, the fucking guy was like, he was giving me like weird vibes, and he was a really shitty salesman, because they have that bullshit where if you fuck the disc up, they have this warranty for a year. And he was like, "Oh, this is a $5 or this is a $5 game. Let's put the warranty on it so you won't have to worry about it." And he rung it up already. I was like, no, fucko, I don't want that shit. And then he like gave me a look where he was taken back, and then they have to go through their spiel, and I was already like I was just like weirded out that he would add it before the transaction was done. And then he was started asking me about my phone. I was like, dude, I'm good. I'm out of here. Like, he's like, no, but see how much we can give you for your phone. I was like, no, just give me my fucking receipt.
That's
like
the guy who's
highly aggressive.
Hey, Charles, your sales have been real low. You're
Yeah.
not pushing any of the stuff.
Yeah,
Get it
exactly.
together. You're out of here. And he's like, oh god. What if
Like
I just
you're
force it on
not
people?
pushing Game Informer. You're not, powering up the player. You really have to.
Dude, fuck you. Fuck you. No.
If I worked at GameStop, my manager said that shit, I'd be like, you know
I'm
what?
out.
I really don't need this now.
Fucking quit.
Get the fuck out of here.
You
So-
are not powering up the players.
Kind of
Oh shit.
super shitty, but I was looking into the stocks of GameStop, and it's currently at $3.60.
$3.
That's what I'm saying. So if I would buy like 20 shares, that's like as much as buying an actual game.
Bro, your game costs more than their stock.
Yeah, but when you go to trade him back in, they'll be like, "All right, we're gonna take your 30 shares for 29 cents."
No,
Bro, it's the fucking
No,
cost of
in the
stock.
hope that they make a comeback.
Yo,
That's
no,
buy like
that's
10 shares. Buy like 10 shares, go to GameStop and be like, I'm gonna trade these shares in for some games. And they'll be like, what the fuck? These are our shares. And be like, and that's my game. And then walk out. What are they gonna do? Nothing.
So around this time last year, the stock was at $11.57.
Good, fucking good.
So all I'm saying,
But Boom's looking at it from the other way. Big is looking at it as good. It's going to keep going down. Boom's looking at it like, if they come back, this is the prime time to buy in.
that's what I'm saying. So I think I might just fucking, cause it's like $60. Like, granted, if I lose it, I'll be like a little bit hurt, but it's fucking $60. And if they come back, like, that'll be a lot of money, man.
Do it. Fuck it.
To invest in GameStop. I'm telling you, 2020, it's on the rise.
They're
if we-
still swinging.
no,
They're still going down
Hold on.
swinging. So he's got a point. They might come back.
So if you look, okay, I'm giving out fucking crazy Steady Handowitz advice. So I'm looking at 2008. That was around the 7th generation, and their stock was up to $61. And then if we go 2013, 2014, it was up around $50. So they do usually have spikes. Granted, not as bad as like the way that it's trending down now, but if you were to get in now, and let's say they do come back because of the next generation consoles, that could be like, yo, fuck y'all, don't buy the stocks. I'm gonna buy all of it.
Boom's like, I'll take it back. You know what? I don't want to share. Fuck y'all. I mean, you said 325.
It's at $3.60. $3.
I'm looking at it right now.
And then if you look back at December 14th, 2007, which I'm not mistaken, it was around 2006, 2007 where the 360 and the PS3 were flying off the shelves, and the Wii. And then if we go to 2013, which I remember in November, that's when both of them dropped. It was up to 55.48.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at right now.
Within the past year, has it dropped under that 360?
No.
Okay.
Actually, yes. It was down to 359. It came back up to $5, and now it's back down to $3.60.
So today opened at $3.34.
Look, I mean, $60 is $60. But if they do make a comeback, and if you look at the 5-year where the new generation comes out, that shows that those big spikes could be fucking huge. Especially because
at least for a quick flip.
Exactly. And
Boom's on something here.
I don't know. I feel like it'll be a good idea because it's risk to reward, right? The risk is only $60, but the reward could be a lot more.
It's like Shark Tank, and like I already see Big saying there, I'm out. You say GameStop, I'm out. Like, no.
I mean, even if
I'm
it goes
literally
up,
looking at their fucking past 3 years in audits. They've been fucking losing money like crazy.
But at least, like, I get it. The $60 is, it can be a loss, but it's not like you're putting your whole life savings into it. So it is a bit of a gamble, but $60, I say go for it, Boom.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy 20 shares. I think the market opens tomorrow. I'm not mistaken. I think it's closed over the weekend, and then it opens back up on Monday. I'm gonna buy 20 shares, and we can bring it up every week until they either close or they come back.
So I'll throw some numbers out here for the fun, right?
Look, I'm not asking for logistics. I'm asking for your support.
No, I like the numbers. I actually like hearing this kind of stuff.
Quarter total global sales decrease 26% year over year. That's just overall, right? All right, so let's go. Hardware sales 46%. Software sales.
But that makes sense
33%.
We're at the end of the cycle.
Yeah, so I see Boom's point on this. Like, with the new consoles at the end of the year, if he buys now, and even if it goes up to like $5 a share at the release of the consoles, he can make his money back plus some profit.
Because what I'm saying is, like, if you look at when they opened in 2002, you can see, obviously it's kind of low, but you can see the correlation between the console releases and those big spikes. And like I said, granted, they were never this low before, but that's just, you have to look at the times. We're on the cusp of two new consoles coming out, and the Switch has already been out for 3 years. So, I mean, yeah, they came out with a Switch Lite, but that's nothing to really have that much of an impact.
How long has the Switch been out?
3 years, you said?
3 years. 2 years. 2018. So if you look at that,
yeah, let me get those numbers for you.
Hey, that's cool. You could be the naysayer, but if it comes back, I'm gonna throw it in your face.
That's fine. Go for it. Your money's your money, Hoss. I'm just saying I'd rather not do this.
The second the shares hit like $50, you're gonna see Boom's next stream, him in a fur coat, wearing Ray-Bans indoors, and it's like, all right, guys.
What's going to be more fucked is the fact that he's going to not just on the come up, but the fact that it would be like he'd be kicking himself in the ass for not purchasing more.
Oof.
Yeah, no, because I mean, like I said,
it depends on how much it goes up, if it does go up. Like, if he buys them at $3.60 and it skyrockets to like $150, like something crazy, then it's going to be like, I should have fucking bought more. Holy shit.
I don't know.
Disclaimer: we are not financial advisors here
At all. Somebody out there right now is like, fuck it, fucking just buy all the stock. No. They didn't say that shit at all.
Financial
They
advisors.
have that little
We
green
are
hat
four
on
dumb
and they're
dudes who
doing
talk on
the
a
fucking
podcast about
calculators.
video games.
Yeah.
When the fuck? There was only one point in GameStop's entire lifetime that it was over $50. Oh, I'm lying. Only one point where it was over $60.
You know, there was only one point it dipped below $4, and that was back in 2003. And now,
Have you seen any spikes, Big, in the 2 years when the Switch came out?
They
That's what I'm
haven't.
saying. Like there was a little hump when it came out, but it's nothing too crazy.
Yeah, back in
But that's
2016,
also when you
it
can
was.
see that there's a decline.
Yeah, but
So-
we'll have two major consoles coming out side by side.
Yep,
Yeah, so past
Fuck it, do it.
I'm gonna do it.
here. Let me just give this shit to you guys.
And it's not even me playing like devil's advocate. Like I normally tell people like when they have a bad idea and they're on the fence to do it, I'm like, yeah, fuck it, do it. No, this is like it legitimately sounds like it's not a
Yeah, we're
huge
looking at the
loss
same
if
graph,
it
dude.
goes bad. Like
Yeah, that's what
if
I'm
it does go south, it's $60. I get it. You know, that's not that bad. But if it goes good, like it's
and you're
fucking
only
all
losing
positive.
60 if it goes down to 0.
How many times have we bought a shitty game? You know what I mean? That's the same
Exactly.
price. So yeah,
It's like-
I see it.
Super ironic. Like I only spent $60. I've spent $60 on worse.
Yeah.
So,
Like some people have bought Anthem.
What the fuck happened?
This is the longest shade
Yeah, the
throwing
longest
content
throw
ever.
around. So my question here is, what the fuck happened back in 2016 to GameStop?
Oh, like
Oh,
like
dropping
what
from
contributed
$40 down
to
to,
their
like, 20?
fucking demise?
Yeah, like
shit.
what
Like
happened?
gamers had an epiphany moment. It's, you know what? Wait a minute.
Because they went from almost $50 a stock to 25
Yeah.
in the span of 6 months.
Was there any
Well, from
controversy?
November-
Anything said? Anything stupid
It's
that we
like
could think of?
November?
Like
Like
what-
November,
but
it
you
was
can
from
even see
46.
you can see it in 2008 from July to December it dropped. But that's what I'm saying. After all the console hype dies, their stock goes down.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not saying I'm gonna have
that's a
this stock
steady
for 20
drop. That's
years.
crazy.
Yeah, like then that's what I'm saying. Based on what's going on, the more digitalized gaming is getting, and how, like I said, we don't need brick and mortar stores.
Yeah.
It makes sense that trend is going down. But
So GameStop would need to really revamp their model to include something to appeal to this whole digital age of bigger hard drives and like what the fuck is GameStop going to offer to make them the portal that I want to go through to get my digital content?
It needs
what
to be.
some-
Go ahead.
But what some of them have been doing is they're turning the GameStops into like an internet cafe type lounge where there's a sofa, there's a TV, and then there's a system where like they can go and like play video games and shit, which kind of makes sense because from at least my experience, there's 2 internet cafes like that in Chicago, and whenever I go, they're always like super packed. Granted, it's GameStop, so it could be different. But that could be maybe a little push if they brand it right and if they create it the right way.
Hear me out on this plan that may work for them. So they continue to kind of do as they do, fuck people over. Cool, happy fun times, right? But they get rid of all the fucking actual hardware as like physical game titles with minimal physical games left in the store, only for the reason for like older consoles and shit like that. Everything that's new digital copy need digital copy only, and then potentially have some type of like partnership with Newegg so they can be like a Newegg front store.
That would be if they got into PC gaming and they turned into like a Micro Center type store.
Yeah,
where
exactly.
they sell.
Micro Center's the shit.
That would be really smart on their end, but I feel it's very important for them to still have at least the last 2 generations of games there in physical copies, because that's like a really big selling point for both of the next generation, that they're backwards compatible.
No, that I'm fine with. It was more so like anything that's going to be like
like a
overhyped,
brand
like
new title?
yeah, exactly, like brand new.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
going to be like digital copy and digital copy
And
only.
handheld, I think would still be a good idea for them to
Yeah,
have.
like the Switch.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You can only offer so much of like physical hardware, and then you're just going to be wasting too much store space on having all that physical hardware for new shit.
Are the GameStops in your areas co-branded with ThinkGeek, like the ones here in?
They used to be.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm shit. I remember the last time I went to one in Manhattan. The whole lower floor of the GameStop that I go to is basically, it's like two stores. The bottom floor is ThinkGeek, and the top floor is GameStop.
What the fuck is ThinkGeek?
ThinkGeek is it's basically just like collectibles and gaming branded stuff. But they're partnered with GameStop. They're like one company now.
Yeah, so there's it's not to that extent, but there's different little sections and like little forgot what, like they're not kiosks, but they have like the tabletop setups and shit.
Right.
Where they have like they have t-shirts, they have like the mugs, they have the pop figures and all that. They have that. But it's like it's all like bunched together. Like there's not any really like huge flagship GameStops over here.
We have one in Manhattan, but like I said, the entire bottom floor is that. There's nothing gaming related other than, like actual games on the second floor. It's just t-shirts, jackets, pops, like all the actual merchandise, gaming and geek related.
I mean, shit, that would probably be one of the main stores where you'd see that internet cafe type setup.
Something like that, right?
Yeah. Also, what I think would be really good for them is if they try to find a way to market to people that are in their 20s to 30s. Like, if nostalgia sells, dude, and I'm pretty sure in that age range, a lot of that demographic remembers midnight releases. So if they were able to kind of turn that venue that they have for the internet cafe into a midnight release, and then for specific titles that are like rated M, they have a 21 over type event, that I feel like that would help them a lot too, and especially in like inner city areas.
We went from throwing fucking shade to helping them rebrand. Like,
I mean,
pick their company up out the dirt.
They have a
I
couple
am trying to
potential chances, but
Trying to make it big off this fucking stock. We gotta.
No,
send
all
it
they got to
to
do is
GameStop.
sponsor us.
Yeah, send this segment over.
that's kind of interesting to look at.
We're definitely going to name the title for this one something shady. Either way, it's going to be like GameStop. Take notes. We're trying to help you guys out. You're welcome.
Hashtag not financial advisors.
The graphics going to be one of those little green bars for stock and shit in the background.
Stonks.
Stonks. Buy and sell your stonks here.
Honkin' stonkers, dude. Also, my last topic I wanted to talk about. So I'm kind of like burnt out on shooting games for the time being, so I'm kind of getting back into some of the sports titles that I used to play. And in the new MLB game, there's like it's hard to explain like what it's a new feature in the my created character mode, to where whenever you do whatever position you're playing, like let's say I'm a shortstop, if I make a double play, I'm like super fucking lost for words. This shit always happens. So there's this new dynamic where once you make a play, you get boost because you're forming relationships with the other people on the team. So like, let's say if I'm a shortstop and I get a double play, the second baseman, the first baseman, and the pitcher, it shows like a little handshake icon on top of their head. And once we become like more familiar with each other, like as far as like playing in that position, they'll give you boosts. Like you'll have more accuracy, you'll be able to field better. And I feel like that's a super cool dynamic.
That's pretty cool.
And I wonder how they would like if and how they could bring that into other gaming.
So like your stats will synergize based on your performance and shit like that.
Exactly.
So it's like The Sims, but with baseball.
Kind of. I don't know. I've
I
never
like how
played
Boom
it, so-
really like sounded adamant and passionate about this, and Corndog was just like, so it's like.
I'm just
like,
making it make sense.
Gotcha, I'm on Boom's boat on that one. I've never been a Sims person. I've spent a lot of money on The Sims for
I just heard
a fucking old relationship. Total fucking
Yikes.
Sims addict, and every fucking expansion that ever came out. So yeah, but I've never sat down and played the games.
I just think it's a cool dynamic, and I feel like it would be cool if they would have that for like online shooters. Like if you have your squad, like let's say for example in Call of Duty, like let's say you play with a certain amount of people all the time, and you guys help each other out. Well, Call of Duty's not. All you do is shoot shit.
Well, I get what he's saying. Like so, the same group, constant kill assists off of each other and shit like that. You might have like some higher fire rate or some more resistances to damage, something like that, right?
Yeah, that'd be like super cool. Or like maybe the Division. It would be cool if like once you go in with your pack, like if let's say one person is sniping and he saves you from dying, that raises his like awareness and his ability to spot out the people that he's trying to snipe.
That's pretty cool. And I think to keep that balance, it would have to be temp bonuses though. Like maybe throughout the match or maybe throughout the week or something, but not a permastat because shit would feel really stacked then.
Man, if you could have a single player game where your AI did shit like that, but if you fucked up, he'd hate you more. And he'd be like, no, dude, I'm fucking done with you, and like pack his bag and leave, and you're just like, bro, I need you for the rest of the game.
You tell him go left, and he turns around, fuck you.
Then you have to like do a whole nother side quest to get his trust back. That'd be fun.
Oh yeah, I have more topics.
That's like a fucking like role playing Tamagotchi. I'd lose my fucking mind.
If you accidentally shoot a teammate, that's it. Like start from scratch. You got to redo their whole earn trust mission again and shit. It's like,
oh my god.
See, but no, that it would be shitty
really?
if it was like a mission, but if it's just like a secondary thing, like because one of the ways that you can lose that like relationship or whatever is because like let's say somebody gets traded in MLB, you have to restart that with that new character that's in his position.
Right. That's pretty cool. I like that. You all have Switches, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you guys get it? Because I don't have a Switch, but I am legitimately on the fence about buying one because of all the talk about Animal Crossing.
See, I've never played Animal Crossing, and I don't get why people are so crazy for it.
So I saw the 27-minute video that they put out last week. And I don't know, like the game looks like it's basically shit that we've done before. Minecraft and stuff like that. But I don't know, like there's this level of charm that's the game seems to be oozing with that actually has me wanting to maybe buy a Switch and get in on it.
Well, you can go to your local airport because there's actually Switch kiosks that are being put up at like every major airport or majority of the major airports.
Like
that feels smart.
Yeah, like they have. It's
like I get it.
They just put the one here up at O'Hare.
Could you imagine the fucking kind of like impulse, like, oh, you're about to take a 16-hour flight to Japan? And you only have your cell phone? Are you sure about that? And then bam, fucking Nintendo, like the impulse buys would be ridiculous.
That'd be sick if they had like a little like vending machine for Switch and then like a couple Nintendo games.
When you're saying a Switch kiosk, you saying like you can go and get a Switch, or they just like have one for people to fuck with?
Like a vending machine.
No, it's like, so I don't know about the vending machine thing, but it's like, you remember how they had that Nintendo 64 cart at the hospitals?
Yeah.
It's like that, but it's stationary and it's in the airport.
He said that, and I remembered the fucking N64 ones at the McDonald's.
Yeah, like that too. Yeah, because you remember the GameCube ones too at the... Yep, it's just like that. But
like the shit they said at Walmart? Am I thinking of the right stuff shit here?
Yeah, so like where you play the demos at like Walmart or Toys R Us, where it'll have the controllers there, and then it'll have the system, and then you could play games on it. Now the vending, let me look it up actually, because I don't know.
Yeah, because when you said it, I thought a vending machine. Because I know they have iPad vending machines, iPod vending machines, like in Vegas and shit like that. Like it would kind of make sense where it's like, shit, damn. Like it would be both. You have one on display so that you can play it and get addicted to it like an hour before your fucking flight, and then right next to it is the goddamn vending machine where you can buy it.
Hell no! Hell no! I'm not touching that thing.
You're not.
I ain't touching that fucking Switch. Little 6-year-old sticking it up his ass. I ain't touching that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All the things you could say. You say
The one aspect to lock onto, it's like, yeah, no, fuck that. That is a goddamn germ magnet.
Fair enough.
You know, see all the fucking, like, you know how kids are just sticky for some reason? You got like handprints across
Fine.
screen.
Not the playable kiosk, but the vending machine, the Switch vending machine. I still think that's an impulse buy galore. Like, they would make money. That's how GameStop is going to turn everything around. It's going to be GameStop kiosks, and you're going to be able to get the handhelds in there with the games.
I like you can play at the kiosk if it's got like a plexiglass thing around it, and you got to stick your arms through those big ass rubber gloves.
Never mind.
Like, yeah, like that. But like, you know, a scientist like got like the hard chemicals, like
Yeah.
fucking Put my arms
Essentially
on
like a
those.
sandblast fucking shield.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And the kids aren't
understand.
long enough to play with it anyway. And besides, you know how many kids would get their ass kicked by grown ass men walking around and be like, "Oh, you playing Smash Bros?" and be like, "Step up."
That's like in arcades now. Like,
I feel like that's definitely a missed opportunity. It says Nintendo offers the opportunity to order Switch gear and even provides visitors with a Nintendo Switch branded luggage handle wrap, as well as $10 Target coupon for any Nintendo purchase of $75 or more. So I don't know if like you can order it and it'll be shipped, or if they mean like you can order it and like get it from a kiosk there.
oh, I pick it up at the airport.
Yeah, so that's what I'm unclear on, because I know they opened the one. So they're opening one in DC, Seattle, Chicago, and Dallas. And apparently it's only for a certain amount of time. So it says for the one that's here, it says between gates B12, B14 from February 17th to March 29th. So I don't know if that's just going to be like a little pop-up shop, or if that's going to be something that is in trial, and then if they can get all of the wheels in motion, that'll be something that's permanent.
I do really like the idea of bringing my Switch on an airplane because I have Monopoly on it and just like casually handing the controller to the person next to me.
You're a way too social guy.
I am. I think it'd be fun.
He's scared about giving it to fucking random people, and then just proceeds to be like, "Hey,
you want to play?
potential dude, yeah, hey, you want?"
The common cold. No, I'm not like licking the
You can't fucking say that on YouTube.
You can get rid of it. Jesus Christ!
Yo, let's hey,
Relax
hold on,
your
everyone be
tits,
quiet.
boy.
I need you to say the common cold.
Yeah.
You motherfucker. We just say yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like,
just
goddamn-
blip it out.
That's how you catch.
Yeah, I don't see anything here for a for like a vending machine. But
You know what that reminds me of,
it's a
though?
good idea.
Do you know those arcade games where it has like the little shitty scissors that like come out to like snip the fucking rope? That's what it should be. Hold on.
I know the ones where like the key, you have to like line the key up.
Yeah, it's like that.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, send the picture. I'm still lost.
And like knock the thing up.
I know the key one you're talking about. Yeah, where you're
They got,
always
like,
like, yeah,
iPhones
like
and shit
I'm
in
so fucking close. Like if I stand here and my buddy stands over here and we coordinate, we're still gonna fucking lose $15 because we're not gonna get the fucking key into the hole.
It's
Or is it like the one where you have the fishing rod and then you try to get the bottle? And
All of those kind of games. Like when you go to the theme parks and you think you're gonna win a $500 item for $1.
it's this thingy where like it literally just pushes out
Oh,
like
okay.
a tiny little
Yeah.
like scissors
Yes,
thing.
yes.
Oh, it's called the Keymaster.
Yeah,
You
so
put
there's
you put
two.
the key. Yeah.
But like that would be dope if they just gave you like here's a token to see if you can win your fucking Switch to take on your flight.
So from what I'm seeing,
Wait a minute. Why not rentals? Rent one at your departure. Turn it in at where you land.
Because people just walk off with that shit.
Well,
you put your credit card number in.
That's what I'm saying. There's a way. I mean, you're not afraid of fucking losing your rental car. Like, there's a system in place for it. But like that would be great. And that's not just for Nintendo.
What I'm is because I literally Googled Nintendo Switch kiosk.
Mm-hmm.
But what's kind of smart is Best Buy has one. So if this becomes a permanent thing, if there were to be a Best Buy kiosk, quote unquote, conveniently placed close to that Nintendo area, they would be fucking selling Nintendo Switches like nothing, dude.
Shit, this reminds. Did you guys ever rent consoles from Blockbuster?
You can do that? What?
You could back in the day.
Yeah.
That's how I got my Nintendo 64. My mother was gonna go and rent out the N64, and when she goes to Blockbuster, they told her though that you have to leave a deposit for the full amount of the console. And then she's like, if that's the fucking case, I might as well buy him the console. So she bought me an N64.
We always went to Hollywood Video.
See, there was only one Hollywood Video in my area, and it was way further than any. There was like 3 Blockbusters that were like within like maybe 15 minutes of each other, and we never went to Hollywood Video ever.
Mm.
We did that in Games and Flicks. Did you guys ever use that?
No.
It was like, remember old Netflix where they'd send you the disc?
Yeah.
It was like that, but you can get movies and video games.
That's pretty cool.
It was dope because like my mom would rent a movie, we'd get a game. Then like after,
like I said, just a reminder, I still pay for GameFly for my brother. Like it's still a thing.
Why?
No.
Just to end that.
He rents his games. That's how he does it. That's part of like a gift that I get from him for his birthday. Like I pay for the subscription for
every
GameFly.
year.
Yeah. Super
Same
fucking
gift,
easy.
You know what it is.
He uses the fuck out of it. He rents Switch games. He rents PS4 and Xbox One games. They get everything. Like it's still a pretty good business, I guess.
That's wild. I would have never guessed that would like kept going.
Yeah, it's still fucking there. And they get any game that comes out brand new, they get it like the weekend of, and they ship it to you maybe a day or two before for a high chance of you getting the game in mail on release day. Like there's no fucking wait times and shit. It's really good. So you guys aren't getting Animal Crossing, right?
No.
The only time I played it,
I don't know. I've never played it.
Dude. She'd like walk around and like cut a tree or something and go fishing, and you're like, "Oh, we got fossils," and I'm like, "Cool."
It's like, what else can I do? Yeah.
The next game I'm gonna get is I'm like for sure gonna get is Doom Eternal. It's finally
is that this month or next month?
Yep. It's the 24th, 20th. It's the 20th.
Doom, I'll probably pick up.
Fucking System Shock.
Resident Evil, I definitely gonna fucking play that. I think those are the next 2 games on my list. Doom and Resident Evil.
I think I might get the MLB The Show game too.
Oh, that game for Big is coming out this month, right?
Yes.
There we go. Yeah. Oh, what's the price actually? Was it Maneater? The shark game.
Yep.
Oh, it comes out what the
this month? Yeah. Hold up. Let's see.
Wait, not everyone born to be a fisherman? That game, yeah.
Tripwire, Maneater.
Yeah, it comes out in March.
Not everyone born to be a fisherman.
Supposed.
Maneater on Steam is going to be.
We're not getting this game, right?
No, it's TBA to be announced.
No, but hold on a second. Like it's supposed to be coming out soon. That's what the Steam thing is saying, but.
Yo, don't fucking play with me, dog, because I don't want to buy 3 games next month.
I'm not going to the Steam one. I'm going to the actual Tripwire website. Maybe they have more up-to-date information.
It says May 22nd.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, it says May 22nd.
So maybe we got March, and yeah, I remember March because I remember Big mentioned it a couple podcasts ago.
Yeah, it was March for sure. They pushed
March.
it back? What fuck?
Yeah, it says available May 22nd, 2020.
Damn.
All right. So we still have time. That's gonna be
Yeah.
interesting.
It's only $40 too. I think I'm
Like,
gonna get it.
We're all getting this dumbass game, right?
Yeah,
It's not
at $40, I can't say no to that because it is going to provide laughter, fun, and bullshit. It's gonna be good.
Just remember that not everyone born to be a fisherman.
I'm gonna
Not everybody born beautiful. Fucking love it, dude. Where is
I'm gonna
it?
get it
Where
for
does it
the.
say?
God, it was in one of the E3 trailer. It like showed up for a second.
Dude, I can't wait. I'm gonna get it for my PC so I can see it in 144 hertz.
Damn it. Glorious
this
4K and everything.
Dope, dude. I think I might upgrade my GPU before this comes out, just so I can see like.
Yo, you see those gills? Yeah.
Dude, you can get different fucking skins. Like, there's weathered fucking. Oh, this is cool, dude.
Link this to me. Link it to me.
Yeah,
It just says latest game. I gotta put in the fucking date.
I see. Coming 5/22/20. And it's just lit. Fucking lit.
According to the website, you can get it from Amazon.com, GameStop, Best Buy, and Epic Store. Maybe that's why I had the TBD on Steam.
No, not everybody meant to be a victim, man.
Is that on the link you showed us?
Yeah, you just gotta click on the video.
When is it in the video? Oh, I gotta watch it now.
Yo.
Just the fucking part, dude. Kills me.
That pre-order skin.
Oh, there's a pre-order. Oh
What?
shit! What?
That shit's sick.
Dude, it's dope as fuck.
Hold on, shut up. I'm trying to watch
This
this.
is this is
Fisherman.
about to be the fucking new Fortnite. We're all gonna have like a fucking frozen shark.
Yo,
like,
my shark
fucking-
glows!
Yo, my shark got a grill. Look at that shit.
Wait, where's this pre-order at?
Select retailers only.
Show
I
more?
swear to God, if I click
Oh,
fucking
it's on Epic Games. Our pre-purchase.
Dude, this fucking dope.
Yep,
not fair,
$39.99 pre-purchase.
That's
Not
doing
everybody born to be a
important
victim, man.
business.
Hey, which one's the pre-order skin? I'm lost.
I put it in the
The
Discord,
one on the bottom.
Oh, what this?
the tiger shark looking one.
It's like the Spider-Man meets Tiger Shark. Meets Great White.
Not everybody
Shark.
meant to be a victim, man.
Bro, this is the best picture right here. Can I get this? Hold on.
Dude, that's fucking dope. Okay, so
Yeah, we
3
have
games
to
I'm
put
getting this
together
year for
like
sure.
our first official like corporate sponsor email and hit up Tripwire. It's like, look, sponsor us to play this game, and we will fucking do it. We're gonna do it either way. You
Hey,
can
so
help
if you-
us.
If you look
help
at
us help you.
on the Epic thing, and you're going through the little pictures where it says "Show More,"
Yeah, I'm
if
looking
you-
at that right now.
tell me you see the one where the fat old golfer dude's getting chased by the shark on land.
Yeah, the golf course.
Bro, I gotta know what's happening.
Dude, this shit's dope as fuck. Oh my god. I wonder if they're like how the missions are gonna work and like
Yo,
or if
the
it's just
dude
like
who
a free
says
roam.
the dude who says not anyone born to be a fisherman is wearing like these fucking overalls with no shirt. Like these orange rubber overalls and no shirt.
So this
This
is
is the toughest human alive. Look at his bicep to his forearm.
this is also a huge missed opportunity by them. Why would you not make a team deathmatch for this shit?
Give it time.
Like you have like the fisherman versus the fucking team of sharks. That'd be fucking lit.
Yo, if you get chosen to be a shark, that dude shows up and is like, not everyone made to be a fisherman.
Not
Or
everybody
it might
made
be
a
some shit
fisherman.
like well, all these games where it's like the 5v1. The shark is mad OP versus
Yeah.
like a group of fishermen.
That'd be cool too.
Like for every
Why does the
person
shark
he eats,
not-
he gets
It's
fucking stronger and stronger.
Like, this shark's got lightning coming out of it. Why?
Why not?
There's so much
Shark's in a
fucking.
backyard swimming pool. Dude, this has got to be the best game ever made.
We all need to co-stream this shit too, all together.
God, it's gonna be like a violent octo.
Or man,
And then we should. Oh shit! They have pre-alpha gameplay too. They have footage. Oh my god!
pre-purchase.
Big's like, and done.
I'm buying this shit right now.
Become a man-eater. Play through a full narrative, story-based campaign narrated by Chris Parnell. Fuck is that?
Also, it'd be pretty cool if like they had like a Doom type aspect to it, where it just plays like crazy ass metal music while you're fucking eating people.
Feed on humans, consume nutrients, and find rare shark loot to evolve past what nature intended.
Shark loot?
It says shark loot.
I'm fucking down.
Dude, this shit's fucking dope, bro.
It's like hard-based defense for sharks.
And
Yo,
was hard-based
7 large
defense not a
regions?
great game?
That's what I'm getting at. Like it's that sleeper gem here. It's like, you know what? This is the one.
7 large regions, including bayous of the Gulf Coast, resort beaches, industrial docks, the open ocean, and more. It's got a full day-night cycle. Unlock and equip various evolutions that improve and enhance your shark as you progress through the campaign.
Yeah, he looks like the shark looks cybernetic on one of the things.
Is it the
Yeah,
one?
He's got
game,
on
like,
fucking
not
metal
a-
plating and shit. Like, all right.
All right, repurchase. Block
Dude,
that shit.
Oh, they-
fight the Coast Guard.
Oh, wait, watch the video. Watch the 1 minute video where it shows like the Tripwire.
Yeah, is that the second one?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, hold on.
The shark's got cybernetic upgrades. That means you've got a companion out there. There's somebody out there in this
Oh,
game
dude, this fisher
that
dude's tough as
sympathizes
shit.
with the
He's
fucking
playing a
shark.
guitar on the fish. Shut up! Watch the video. Oh my god, it's incredible.
Yo, it's just dope.
Jesus Christ.
You see how he's playing the guitar with the fish?
And he's like singing
Humans
into the
kill
shit.
100.
Yeah. We're gonna tussle.
Why has he got an accent?
Cause he's probably from like Florida, like the fucking swamp people.
No, he had like a Spanish accent. Go to like 45 seconds. Yo, I think the fisherman's like your friend.
The shark has to have a fisherman buddy because, like I said, he has like fucking armor plating upgrades.
Yo, I think the fisherman dude owns you and like you're his little bodyguard. I'm so excited for this dumbass game. Rating pending. Rating incredible. That's all it needs.
It's rated N for incredible.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, this
they
shit's
have to
nuts,
add
dude.
multiplayer at some point because it says Man-Eater is a single-player action RPG.
God, I need this game.
That was dope. That was a really like dope, like intro to that fisher dude.
Go to like 45 seconds and hear him talk, man. He's got a Spanish accent. Hey, man, gonna turn the camera off. You not gonna toss
You guys want a gameplay video?
Of course.
Yeah, it's on here.
Which one?
Where it show.
25-minute gameplay video.
Oh shit. Actually, hold on, man.
Let's close this down first.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should
gotta-
probably.
All right,
I do have
Conundrum.
yeah, I think
I do.
we covered all of our topics. Conundrum. You had all week. You said you were
Okay.
going to come up with a meaningful one.
Well, then I lied because I thought about this the other day. I need Big's help. I need you to pick 4 Power Rangers.
Out of any one?
Yes, because the 4 you choose, no Megazords that can use weapons, have to fight the Ninja Turtles.
Oh shit. All right, so we're doing Jason and Tommy for sure.
Wait. White Ranger or Green Ranger?
We'll do Green because he's
Thank you.
He was
Okay.
strong in Green
Yeah.
Thank you.
just because he was more unstable. Fuck. Let's see. Are we doing ones that we know, like you guys would know?
I only know Billy, Tommy.
Yeah, I know the original
Kimberly.
group. I
I
didn't
don't
follow
know
up with
any
any
of
of the
the
other.
other
I know the ones from the Secret or the Ivan Ooze one.
Wait, do they have to be a Power Ranger?
Yes.
Can they just be part of the show?
If you're trying to pick Zordon, it's not happening.
No.
What about Lord Zed?
No.
No, Power Rangers, damn it.
Oh,
I don't want no bad guys fighting my Ninja Turtles. This is good on good action.
Ah, God damn it, dude. Why do you gotta make me do this?
And the fact that you said, oh shit, when I said the Ninja Turtles makes me think that you think they're going to struggle.
I'm a Ninja Turtles fan as well, so that's a problem.
And we're not doing the Michael Bay reboot Ninja Turtles.
Doesn't
Ninja
exist.
Turtles 2. Ninja Turtles 2. Also a news movie.
Let's see. So we'll do Kimberly only as the Pink Ranger from the third season. So when they had like the ninja suits.
Okay.
So that's 3, right? So what, you need 2 more?
One more.
One more. There's
One
only
more.
4 turtles.
Wait, are we including Splinter? Or just Turtles versus...
No, just the turtles.
Gotcha.
And then we'll do one that you guys probably don't know. We'll do fucking the Lunar Wolf Ranger from Wild Force.
The Lunar Wolf Ranger?
Yep.
Look, there it is. Oh, looks fucking tough.
Yeah, he looks dope.
Tough. But does he have what it takes? Because there's no Zords. It's just them
No Zords.
fighting the Ninja Turtles. Now, who do you guys think comes out on top?
Power Rangers.
So just hand-to-hand and weapons.
Yeah.
Although Raphael is a fucking beast.
Yeah, like I see Raphael go the one to go toe-to-toe with Tommy.
Yeah. I feel like those would be the last 2 standing.
Mm-hmm.
There would be fucking carnage after that.
Raphael and Tommy.
Yeah, those would be like the final 2. I think, honestly, Michelangelo would be the first one out.
I think Mikey and Kimberly would be the first ones out.
Yeah. That's fair.
Nothing against Kimberly, but she just gets fucking beat up in every single episode.
And then Leo would basically be the one to go toe-to-toe with the Red Ranger.
With Jason? Yeah.
Mhm.
So who does... Oh, that leaves Donnie to take on the fucking Wolf Ranger.
I don't know anything about the Wolf Ranger, so I don't know how that would
Yeah, I
go.
don't know him, so I see, but I don't know, man. Because obviously it's not gonna be a one-on-one. Because like when somebody gets their shit rocked and they're done, then it's gonna be uneven. But I still think with all of that, the outcome is still Raphael and Tommy at the last 2.
I'm giving it to Tommy.
Same. Only because he's my favorite Power Ranger.
I think Tommy would eventually win because I think he would play it smarter than Raph.
Yeah.
But not only that, like, don't the suits
No.
still provide some level of, like, protection and basically enhance who they are?
Yeah, but
Also-
I mean... Green Ranger was also technically like a chaotic neutral type character.
Yeah.
Which
Didn't
is
the
exactly
actor
like
who-
Raph.
Didn't the actor who played Tommy stab a guy with a sword?
I hope not.
IRL? Or...
Yeah, like in real life. One of the Power Rangers.
I don't think
stabbed
it was
a guy.
him, because he's still, going to conventions, not behind bars. Not asking people $65 for an autograph.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Next year when I go, I'll see if Red Ranger's prices have dropped.
No, they might go up.
Oh, right, because isn't going to be part of like a, not reboot, but like continuation or whatever?
They're rebooting his character,
Right.
which I'm pretty sure he's gonna play like some type of sage character. He's still fucking bitch.
Gonna have to, yeah.
Oh my god, these fucking news sites. Can I please read this shit?
Hey, see, Austin St. John reprised his role as the original Red Ranger in upcoming season of Power Rangers. I wonder, like, how are they gonna, like, does he have like a beer gut? How are they gonna make the like the suit look cool and shit?
Well, his role, so he might just be like a more of a mentor kind of thing. He might not even be, like, he's still him, but he's not going to be in costume.
Okay, so the guy.
Well, it looks like here. I'll reshare
on.
the picture.
So the dude who played Cole Evans he was the Red Wild Force Ranger. stabbed his roommate back in 2015.
Oof.
Fuck.
Told you one of the fucking Rangers.
Wasn't
Thought
that
it was
one?
Tommy, but either way, he got 6 years.
Instead, go to the pinned messages. I just posted it. Like if you look, it looks like he's about to morph. It also looks like he just did a chainsaw fart.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yo, why he look like he's related to Papa John?
Yes! Yes! I couldn't fucking put my finger on it.
pizzas in 30 days.
I was like, damn, he looks like someone.
Wait, that doesn't make sense.
Also, I think my source was Twitter. So
You didn't fact check, guy?
no, I didn't, because I didn't know it was gonna come up.
So yeah, but Power Rangers would edge out Ninja Turtles.
Because they would be smarter. Let us know what you think.
I mean, I think overall it's the fact that the Power Rangers are getting like power boosts, whereas the Ninja Turtles are just flesh. And I mean, yeah, they have some resistance and stuff, but I don't know. Like, I don't think they'll be able to take the beating for long enough.
Also, you could just
Like, we've seen the Power Rangers get shot, and fucking do somersaults and explosions and be all dramatic and shit, and they get up and their chests are smoking and they just dust it off, you know? I think the Turtles wouldn't make it through any of that stuff.
Play us out. I gotta watch this fucking man-eater video.
So, we are definitely going to spend the next 25 minutes looking at a video game of a shark eating people.
Tripwire sponsor us.
So, no regrets. Thank you guys so much for checking us out on our newest episode of the Other Controller podcast. If you are watching on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button and the bell so you're notified every time we do upload a new podcast. For Brown, Eddie, and Corndog, we are the Other Controller podcast. Have a wonderful week.